They changed how flame damage looks. You're shooting O-rings at monsters now. It went from a jet stream to this puffy stuff. Howdy and hello, I'm OhDough. Hope you're doing good. Is the new Flames Freedom Warbond worth it? If you enjoy Flamethrower after the nerfs, then maybe. You get a primary weapon and a secondary weapon that both do flame damage, medium pin, 250 damage, and the biggest differences will be the range they can go and their overall fuel capacity. For reference, we have the support weapon Flamethrower, the tried and true. This goes pretty far. Fuel capacity is 100, and the damage seems to be a bit higher than the primary weapon and secondary weapon from the Warbond. So for primary, we get the Torture, 80 fuel capacity, and the range is not as far. Doesn't seem like it, at least. Then we have the Crisper as your secondary, 30 fuel capacity, and the range is very, very short. The primary weapon and secondary both do the same damage, have the same stats, so that's pretty peachy. The other weapon would be the Punisher, or I think it's called a Cookout. Basically, the Punisher Incendiary. It's a Punisher that does fire damage, and I believe it maybe has a bit less damage than its counterpart for reasons. If you like Punisher, then you might like that. There's also a Flame Booster. When your drop pods land, they do fire damage, and I guess they ignite things around them. That's definitely something. I mean, it's one of the things of all time. You there. Does the Flamethrower have the same range as the Torture? Because I can't even tell. If they do, then what's the point of the Flamethrower? This thing does nothing unique. Ekko Vision is not in the Warbond, but they are unique. Creatine's so cheap, I don't get commission. But use code OhDough over 10% off proteins like brownie batter, cinnamon toast cereal, and the new tiramisu. It's coffee protein that does not have caffeine. Fun fact. Or electrolytes, and also still buy creatine, even though I don't get paid. It's good for you. And if you don't lift, I recommend these products. Also, I buy them myself so far. I've not gotten a single one for free from Ekko Vision. I just like them that much. I should mention the fire-resistant armor. You take 75% less fire damage, which is cool, but you're going to need to pop a stim regardless. That's the thing. So there are times where it will save your life, which is amazing. But no matter what, you'll be popping stims, which means that medic armor is effectively a better form of flame-resistant armor, because it helps you heal the flame damage if you can survive it initially. That's just my 2 cents. Because right now, if I don't pop a stim, a hunter can almost one-shot me with this HP. Because headshots exist, baby. Holy speed walk. To explain the nerfs on flamethrowers, we have this charger. Flamethrower would go through this arm and roast it in 2 seconds flat. No more. Sometimes it can if there's a small hole, it seems, but usually it won't. And that also applies to the new weapons. Me hitting damage right there is me hitting, I think, the back of it. I'm going through it, essentially. Kinda. So that takes away some of the usefulness of Flamethrower as a whole. And Flamethrowers in general have the drawback of you're usually too close to something. You don't have the range you should have, realistically. But realism is only subjective in this game. It's only here to take away from the player, not give to the player. So things you're hitting that are in range will usually get close enough to hit you back and also probably set you on fire. Just some things you should be aware. Some folks are saying that fire no longer goes through chaff enemies like it used to. I can't quantify that, so I can't speak on it. But if it is happening, yeesh. It just takes away from the horde clearing capabilities of Flamethrower as a whole even more. But I'm not for certain. In terms of overall effectiveness, from my point of view, they're pretty bad. But I can't go too in depth on that because people will get heated in the comment section for no good reason. The Flamethrower doesn't really do a whole lot, and I don't see the point in running these weapons over the Incendiary Breaker, unless you really like Flamethrower damage. Now, if Flamethrower could still kill chargers to its leg armor, which would be insane for these weapons, they'd be pretty good. They'd fill a niche that no other weapons really can fill, which is being able to kill a charger from the front as a primary and or secondary weapon. But they can't, so they don't really have a reason to exist in the current climate of the game. Now, being more positive here, the new camos for stuff such as your drop pods, Lamborghini Orange, pretty freaking sick. I say that makes the new Warbond worth it if you like Helldivers too, because they look awesome. I like the color a lot, and I'm not really a big orange fan either. But this being the color for the drop pods, hell pods, and also your mech suits is very nice to me. So I think that alone is worth $10 because going price for most cosmetics in games is $20 for a single skin you can't even see half the time. So these you can see, they also make it more visible in a distance. I like that. This is good stuff. Also in the Warbond, I'm a big fan of how you can purchase pretty much all the items with roughly 200 and I believe 75 metals. Mostly because there is no grenade or throwing item in this Warbond, which makes it cheaper. I'm gonna go ahead and show some gameplay before I realize just how not for me this Warbond was. Enjoy. You don't want the smoke, son. And they bought the chimney. 0 range. They called me short stack because I don't go that far. Kind of sad, actually. I like you get 6 magazines. I'll probably nerf that in the future, though. Players were setting too much fire and stuff. Oh, my goodness. It does good damage when you're putting the heat on something directly. I like that. Big fan. We have an exosuit in the chat? No. He's rocking a flamethrower. All I'm going to say is that there's going to be a lot of communication and also no communication at the same time from your boy. The comms are going to be hot. But I'm not going to know what to say back. I'm being overran over. I'm trying my best. All I can do is give my best. I think we need some more range, laddie. That's just me, though. Don't worry, team. I got it. Peep the damage. Right? No. Weak sauce. There's a certain weapon that's better than this already. Wait. He's still alive? That's almost max range right there. My guy knew he knew the distance. He's pulling a freaking Tom and Jerry, walking backwards, drawing a line, watching me with like leashed up, trying to jump forward, can't. There's a scene like that. Google it. Interesting. Very interesting. Well, so far I'm popping off, so I don't feel too bad. Doing some rather large things. I should really have this down already. I think the commando is really, really, really good. And I mean that. I'll see the samples. Zeus's doorknob located. About south, 174 meters, 173, around there. Feel for torture that even the flame damage straight up is low. Well, anything, like flamethrower already had low damage, for being honest. Like flamethrower, the support weapon felt like a primary weapon. Eh? It's like these guys. Wait. I should low-key learn this language because they're essentially mumbling like I do, but it probably sounds legible. It's probably more easy to understand. My brother, my guy's an autocannon god. Props, Fett and Bayonet though. No, what I was trying to say is that flamethrower as a support weapon didn't really do that much damage. It just had the ability to put fire on the ground, and that could kill things residually. But its overall damage versus monsters was never great. It took 1,000 years to kill hive guards for some reason. And this also takes 1,000 years to kill hive guards, plus an extra few years. So with that being said, I kind of should have expected it to not be the greatest thing since sliced bread. But I do like the skins for the stuff, which I should probably go equip. Low key. That guy's still alive. That guy's I pumped half a fuel canister into that man's. Thought I missed. I heard. Meow. Thought I missed so bad. Yeah, like the skins have a sick color. I really do like them. And I'm not really a big fan of orange. But then again, I'm kind of a sucker for cosmetics. Within reason. This guy is living through a lot. No, brother, please.
What the hell?
I'm trying my best. And it's not good enough.
看不了一点。
You near me? He's still alive.
打不动，各种打不动。
So, I'm not going to prejudge the weapon too harshly. I'm going to go ahead and give it some time, because obviously we need time to judge just how useful it is. Obviously. We do need alpha wilbers. What's to do with that? Why are we slacking on the peak? The peak. Ooh. I can help. I can help. Let me cook.
救不了，救不了，现在救不了。
Where's he at? See him. See him. Is he alive though? He seems alive. He's moving a little bit. If only I had my supply backpack, I could help you out even more. That guy's dead. I'm a helper. Look at me. So alpha commanders wouldn't be a big deal if our weapons did damage. You know what I mean? Wouldn't be an issue, I feel like. But most weapons don't do enough damage to kill them in like a meaningful time frame, or they take too much ammo from they take too much ammunition to kill them as well. So it's time and ammo investment. We need wait, I didn't read that last part. We need alpha wilbers that can resist 4 rockets and ragdoll you. Okay. I don't believe I agree with that last part.
被尖刺虫啊！别过去了，连吃了。
These guys are typers.
我被扔在虫堆里面。
I want to play the game. Oh, I see him. I see him. I see him. I see him. How come his leg's still there? It's supposed to be missing. My extensive testing. Did I miss a shot? Perhaps. Leave me alone. You got destroyed by space and time. Bile Titans can kill the Impalers, the more you know. I feel like I missed a shot, or maybe it's the laser. If you shoot in this view, what happens? Oh, that's gross. I mean, it's cool, but I didn't expect it. I gotta turn that stuff off. Anhasio. That charge is... Oh, he got smoked. M2 as well. What is that? No, please. Hey, he did it. Hey, he did it to himself.
Request approved. Reinforcements on the way.
Cluster bombs break the language barrier. They're consistent across all languages. All dialects. Don't worry, dude. I got you. No, just back up real quick. Okay, I'm back to getting you. Took a slight break. Okay, you got me next. Reloading. Brew commanders take me a fuel tank and a half. Oh, that's right. I'm a hidden wagon. Missed. I don't have stun grenades. You know what's still funny to me? I saw someone talking about... Someone felt so confident. They posted a clip saying, people complaining about the instant breaker nerfs. They go and try and... They go and kill a charger behemoth from the back. As if it matters. As if they change the damage or something. People in this community are built different. I feel useless. I feel abundantly useless with this weapon. I'm hope my team doesn't find out. Oh. Hasio. I know what that means. It just sounds kind of cool.
Requesting air support.
My good sir.
Requesting advanced weaponry.
Can't. He's outsmarted me. He is dead. But he outsmarted me. He has a cool skin. There's been a lot of impalers this game. How's that man gonna put his face into a rock so I can't thermite the heck out of him? That forward thinking is unheard of. AI's getting dangerous. I tossed it further. No. I didn't mean to do that. This is a strat. I figured it out. Weapon's broken. 11 kills. Oof. They may nerf it. That's a lot of kills, folks. Oh, that guy has a good flame. Well, I wouldn't say good. That guy has a different flamethrower. Okay. Peep game.
Found something.
2 shots. Leg is missing. Grenade pistol. It's alive still. Question mark. Roasted. Yeah, the damage I put on that is definitely noticeably lower. So in reality, that grenade pistol is supposed to kill it, but I guess not. There's some disparities I'm not quite calculating. Would you say it's worth it to run thermites for impalers alone and ditch P-Strike? Or keep P-Strike for impalers and run stun nade? It depends. There's going to be benefits to both. Because stun nade allows you to just live. You'll live a little bit, but impalers will kill you anyway. A single impaler can legit just be the ender of worlds. But even with that, thermites take a little bit to detonate, so an impaler could kill you in that time frame. Chat. I could end it all right now. I could end the suffering right now. I think I'd only be giving the devs more ammunition to keep nerfing and taking away our precious damage that we already don't have much of. I think that I was supposed to do the eggs, and I kind of haven't been doing the eggs. We've just been existing, having a good time. The devs have military experience. I mean, they probably do. I don't doubt it. Although I think I may have said I did doubt it before, but I was kind of just upset. So I don't know. It's just it's a very interesting situation that we're in right now. I feel like the solutions to make the player base happy, like the folks that actually use their brains, are very straightforward.
200 meters.
And those are the most complex to get to, I guess. The same Warbond with pre-nerf flamethrower. Well, even then, I don't think... Actually, no, you have a point. Pre-nerf flamethrower. My thing is, if you just make it so flamethrower can't kill impalers fast through the leg armor, I think it's fine. And then, yeah, that'd be pretty sick. You'd have a weapon that could kill chargers consistently. And folks would like that. Alright, buff melee damage. Poor flavor. So that would give it a niche. That would give it something it could be useful for that other weapons aren't that great at. Let's go, team. And all I'm saying, y'all, the next modifier to go, the next modifier on the chopping block for missions is this trash right here. I think it's dumb I just can't see stuff. It doesn't change the gameplay in a meaningful way. It just kind of takes away from my time. This is a strat. This is the meta. I'm still dying. There's some things I gotta work out the kinks of this new meta. How come I am the person who gets snitched on?
Okay.
I don't deserve this. They're trying to play goalie, they can't. My shooting skills too impeccable.
Dropping a pin. South.
Wow.
See the automaton modifier where all the objectives are hidden?
So quick.
I don't. That one's fine because at least you know. Oh god, I mentioned this earlier. This was mentioned earlier. I'm not sure what's gonna happen though, but it was mentioned. I'm running away. All I can do is run.
Objective located.
I can't kill them.
Out of ammo. Reloading.
Maybe they're afraid of me.
Dropping a pin. South. Far.
I get smoked.
Tagging location.
Busted down the doors. He's trying to go out for some what a burger. Maybe some Five Guys. No pause. Full pause. Slight pause. If I get overran by these small critters, I'm gonna freak out.
Requesting sentry.
Guys, the new flamethrower is sick, bro. It can kill the freaking flying rats and hunters, man. It's so sick. Let me out.
Package acquired. Dropping package. Extraction is available.
Oh my god, the kill streak is crazy, guys. That's Halo weapons busting. 20? Potential 20 bomb?
Package. Dropping package.
Ah, 21, new record. He got in range. I feel like a control player.
Dropping package.
These guys do not want the smoke. This is. I can handle this. I can handle this easy.
火喷被血。
So it seems you can
哪里？
kill
我有啊。
two stalkers if you're perfect, and if they're on.
我说
What would you
喷
call
火
this?
枪
Like the opposite of
火喷被
Adderall?
削掉了。只是4个弹药。
Brother, what?
哦，那个火喷。
Excuse me, sir.
喷火器也被削了。妈，后坐力贼大，我操！我刚用了一把。
All right, so I did an objective. We got the egg. We have the 4
来这个开双反
rares. Oh, bros think they're sneaky. They do think that the slower they walk, the better it'll be. How mistaken could they be?
I'm out.
Heavy. Southwest.
He's won! I promise. I never noticed that changing the decal of your hell pods also changes them in the airship, which is kind of sick. And orange is a cool color, and it does stand out really well, helping you see more when you're doing your missions. So I'd say that that's the main reason why I'd buy the Warbond if I didn't already have it, which is not a good thing. I wish I'd want to buy Warbond for the actual gameplay elements, such as shooting things, the war element, the weapons. But alas, they're not that good, at least not to me. So here we are, once again, me saying the Warbond is not great. Oh, here comes Doe complaining. I feel like I was pretty leveled with this video though. Anyway, thanks for watching, have a good day.